For me, bottling's the conclusion of everything. I say it's a bit like giving birth. Then, mission accomplished. Because a wine should have staying power, we talk about sterile bottling. No winemaker can afford a completely sterile environment, but at least we try to get close. So the bottles are first rinsed out. They're turned upside down and rinsed with water. There's a disinfectant in the water so that the most harmful microorganisms are killed. Here's a filling valve from a vacuum filler.
Immer noch Standard ist zum Füllen. Hier sieht man einmal, muss ich so vorstellen, das hier ist.
You have to imagine that this compressed air hose and filling valve are screwed into a filling reservoir.
Ja, sagt man, Kessel reingeschraubt.
And the wine in the tube reaches from here to here, so that there's always compressed air above the wine.
Und hier sieht man Löcher.
And here are the holes where the wine flows into the bottles. The bottle arrives on the line. The connection is sealed, and then the air is drawn out and there's a vacuum between bottle and seal.
Dann muss man das aber wieder auf
But the pressure has to be balanced.
Und das macht man dann,
the bottles are pressurized with inert gas,
anzieht eigentlich,
with nitrogen for red wine and carbon dioxide for white wine.
Und dann fällt der Wein, wenn das losgeht mit Füllen,
then when bottling actually begins, the wine flows into bottles that are completely pressurized with either nitrogen or carbon dioxide.
Hat nur fast keine Sauerstoffaufnahme mehr.
So this is the way wine is best bottled today. In the meantime, we can even produce sulfur-free wines simply because the bottling technology is so good that there's virtually no oxygen intake. The bottle is now filled and full up to here. The fill level always depends on the type of closure. Corks need considerable space. With corks, they're squeezed together and then pushed in here, and function a bit like a cylinder. A pressure of 2 bar builds up in the bottle. That's a bit of a shock for the wine. To prevent this, good corking machines create a vacuum. As soon as the cork is inserted, the vacuum tempers the pressure difference. My machine can also handle screw caps. The machine is outfitted with a blank with 4 capping heads that later press the screw caps onto the bottles with 200 kilograms or 441 pounds of pressure, and then apply a thread. So the bottle really looks good afterwards. It's brushed. And to make sure that it really looks good, the bottle's also blow-dried. The bottles closed with corks then receive a capsule. It's called a shrink capsule. It's simply fitted onto the neck with heat. Then it's onto the labeling machine, where the labels are put on. What we're now seeing is wet glue. This is a normal piece of paper that's coated with glue, affixed to the bottle and pressed on. In our case, we now have a front and back label. You can also add a neck label or use self-adhesive labels. We have those too. They are labels with their own glue. Last but not least, the bottles are then packed with our packer. It grabs 12 bottles and places them in 2 cases. And that's it. Mission accomplished.